Hey everyone, this is Power Glove Pixels. Today I bring you a new video. Today I'm going to be talking about my top 5 Sega Dreamcast games of all time. Let me start by saying that the Sega Dreamcast is a great system. There's just so many games and it sucks that Sega is no longer around, but the Sega Dreamcast to me personally is one of the best systems that Sega ever put out. Sega Saturn to me was a great machine, but it was too hard to develop, so it was just too complicated to make games on it. The Sega Genesis was great, the Sega Master System was great. Every Sega system would always been great, but for some reason the Sega Dreamcast, to me personally, it was a great machine when it came out back in 1999. So this is pretty much my top 5, so I hope you guys enjoy. So for my number 5 is gonna have to be Phantasy Star Online. I remember playing a lot hours with my friends and I just couldn't get enough of this game. I remember just spending a lot of time chatting with the keyboard back in 2000, and I just couldn't get enough of this game. I mean, what else can I say? I can't recommend it nowadays because it's based online, but back then definitely this game was unique, it was fresh, and yeah, I would definitely recommend it back then, but I can't really recommend it now. And I believe you can pick it up pretty cheap nowadays as a collector's item, but definitely this game had a lot of fun, fighting the bosses, doing the trading system. It was just so unique, and yeah, definitely this is my number 5. So for my number 4 is gonna have to be Sonic Adventure 2. I remember playing a lot of hours playing this game, trying to get all the secrets. The soundtrack is great, the level designs are great. It's not perfect, but it's a lot of fun, and I remember playing this game a lot with my friends. So definitely this is my number 4. So for my number 3 is gonna have to be Shenmue. I remember picking this up, being really excited for this game. I just, this game was very unique at the time, exploring the world of Japan. It was just so unique, and the graphics were pretty amazing back then. And I remember the PlayStation 2 was around the corner around there as well. And I remember I didn't have the PS2 at the time, and I was really gaming on the Dreamcast, and I remember this game kind of showing off what the Dreamcast was all about. And yeah, this game was definitely good. Shenmue 2 came out, and we're expecting Shenmue 3, I believe, for the PlayStation 4. So yeah, this is definitely my number 3. So for my number 2 is gonna have to be Resident Evil Code Veronica. This game first came out on the Sega Dreamcast, and being a big Resident Evil fan since the Resident Evil 2 and 1 on the Sony PlayStation, I couldn't wait for this game. I remember pre-ordering it, and I actually got it the first day, and I just couldn't get enough of this game. It was a great game. It's kind of slow paced to today's standards, but back then it was a great game. So definitely this is my number 2. So before we get to my number 1, I gotta say that the Sega Dreamcast is a great machine, and I'm gonna have to say that it's hands down one of the best Sega systems ever made by them. Because there were just so many games. There were just so many great games on the system that I enjoy, and being on the Sega Dreamcast, I was just having so much fun because of their games. So let's get to my number 1. So for my number 1 is gonna have to be Soul Calibur. This game came out with the Sega Dreamcast, and it really showed off what the Sega Dreamcast was. If you had the VGA adapter with it, it just looked amazing. I was blown away how the graphics looked. And I believe the port on the Sega Dreamcast even looked better than the arcades. And to me, the Soul Calibur was just so much fun. Unlocking all the characters, all the little secrets from the Museum of Art. It was just amazing. This game, I just couldn't get enough. I would play hours and hours with my friends. So hands down, this is personally my favorite Sega Dreamcast game, Soul Calibur. So that's pretty much it for this video. So let me know down below, what is your favorite memory with the Sega Dreamcast? What's your favorite game? Like always, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. So this is pretty much it for the video. This is Power Glove Pixels signing out. Till next time.